Hello everyone and welcome to Pick a Card reading on what comes naturally to you. For this pick a card, I'd like you to take a few deep breaths before picking one pile through reading. And once you're ready, please pick a pile. So for pile 1, we have To the Sea, number 7. For pile 2, we have The Observer, number 49. Or pile 3, Flexible, number 19. Hello pile 1 and welcome to your pick a card reading on what are you naturally good at? What are your natural gifts, abilities and talents? So off the bat to pile 1, I feel like you're really good at taking on a lot of responsibilities. I feel like in this group the number 10 or number 1 could be quite significant to you. Some of you may be seeing 10-10 quite a lot. There's also a strong emphasis on the number 7. So number 7 could be quite significant to some of you. With this 10 of Swords, I feel like you're a group of people who are very good at discernment. You may have undergone a lot of difficulties in your life, which has taught you the signs, the red flags to watch out for. So I feel like through your own experiences, it's taught you to become more discerning of situations, even of your own thoughts and patterns. I'm also sensing with this group, you're natural healers. I feel like problem solving comes naturally to you. You're very good at looking at small details as well as the broader picture. You're good at analysing, mending, resolving. With this 10 of Cups, I feel like you're good at making people feel at home, establishing healthier foundations. And I feel like for some of you, you've had some challenging friendships or relationships, which has taught you healthy ways of being in a friendship or a dynamic. So you're naturally good at seeing through people, understanding people. With the Go to Sea card, I feel like you're naturally good at taking time out to yourself. You're good at long distance communication, travel, or perhaps these are areas which are really important to you, travel and distance. Boundaries is coming to mind, so I feel like with the Go to Sea, this is all about knowing when to take time out for yourself. I'm also picking up you're naturally good at connecting with your higher self. Some of you may have very strong connections with your spiritual team, or perhaps this is an area which you're working on, you're discovering. With the Starfish Spirit card, open to infinite possibility, I feel like you're naturally good at exploring new avenues. You're good at looking at things from different viewpoints. So I feel like for some of you, you're natural counsellors, life coaches. You're able to help people find direction. I'm also feeling like with this 10 of Swords, you're naturally good at healing. Your path, I feel, has been quite difficult, turbulent, but it's helped you find that inner strength. So I feel like you're naturally good at helping other people overcome their fears, anxieties, restrictions. And going to this 10 of Wands, I feel like you're a group of people who are naturally good at multitasking, taking on a lot at one time. I feel like you're very good at working under pressure and also with different types of people. With the Standstill card, understanding the nature of healthy romance inspires you to rely on yourself, to tells me you've learned to become more self-reliant and independent. I feel like in this group you're natural thinkers, free thinkers, and you're not afraid to stand alone and just be your natural self. There's a sense of being able to detach when you need to, and there's a strong sense of independency about you. So I feel like independence, natural authority, leadership are your gifts and abilities. You're a natural leader, and I feel like you are the driver of your own life. I'm also picking up for some of you, you may be good at bringing different types of people together with this Ten of Cups. You could be someone who could be the life and soul of a party. I'm even picking up some of you are natural matchmakers. You may play Cupid. So I feel like whichever work environment you go into, the people around you value you a lot because you're quite empathic, understanding, and I feel like with this group you get on with quite a lot of people. I'm also picking up with the Starfish card that you're good at generating new ideas, exploring different ways of doing things. So part one, you're very naturally gifted at problem solving, looking at different types of options, possibilities. You're able to discern situations and people, as well as discern your own thought processes. I also feel like you may also shine the light for others to find their own resolution and answers. With this group, I feel like you teach others to stand tall, confidently in themselves. You may help others find their footing. So I feel like in this group, you're naturally good at seeing things from all points of view. You've been at your lowest, so you're able to appreciate life, people, situations, and you're also able to elevate and see things from a higher perspective. So I say you're a very good all-rounder when it comes to life and people. You're very dynamic, flexible. So for some of you, you may have very beautiful homes. Beauty, aesthetics could be quite important to you. You know how to make people feel at ease, at peace. Because I feel like deep down, your soul is very joyous, very enlightening, very peaceful. So you're naturally good at making others feel at ease. And I feel like others feel safe when they're around you. I also feel like you're naturally good with animals, nature. I feel like some of you may see birds quite a lot, different varieties of birds. You may even have a connection with birds. I'm also picking up for some of you, you may have a natural ability, a gift in a certain type of creative arts. It could be in terms of textiles. You may be good at creating beautiful pieces of clothing, jewellery. There's something about you that is very artistic as well. So I feel like naturally your soul is very creative, very artistic. So part 1, that's all I have for you for your reading on what are you naturally good at. I hope you've enjoyed today's reading, and if you have, please ensure to like, share and subscribe to the channel for more video uploads, and thank you for watching. Catch you next time. Bye. Hello part 2, and welcome to your pick a card reading on what are you naturally good at, what are your natural gifts, talents and abilities. So right off the bat, part 2, I feel like you're powerful manifestors. You're people who've undergone a lot in life and attained a lot of knowledge and experience. For some of you, you may be discovering these gifts within. But I do feel like with this group, you're very connected to Mother Earth. There's something about a good connection with the 3D as well as the 5D. With the Six of Pentacles, I feel like you're good at giving and receiving. I feel like you're quite balanced. So I feel like for some of you, you may be earth signs, or you may have some prominent placements in earth signs in your natal chart. There's this feeling of groundedness about you. The number 4 is also coming through quite strongly. Some of you may be life path number 4, or perhaps number 4 could be quite a significant number to you. Also, what comes naturally to you, part 2, is your stability, your gift in making things become reality. I feel like in this group, you're natural builders. There's something about when you follow your heart, you're able to manifest the life, the things you desire. I also feel like in this group you have a very strong sense of self, and I feel like self-empowerment is important to you, or it's something you're working towards. You also have a very kind and loyal heart. I feel like for some of you, your sun may be in the first house, or perhaps Leo is also quite prominent in your natal chart, because there's something about your heart space which is very illuminating to others. I'm also feeling like what you're naturally good at is putting in the hard work, the effort, the time and effort to achieve your goals. You may also have a natural talent in getting through difficult times. So I feel like in this group, you're very persevering. I'm also picking up some of you may be Libras in this pile, Libra, Sun, Moon or Rising. Because there's something about justice, balance, fairness. So I feel like in this group, what you're naturally good at is looking at different sides of a story. You're good at looking at the truth of something. I feel like in this group, you're not easily swayed, influenced. So I feel like in this group, you have very good discernment and judgment abilities. I also feel like in this group you're very good at being truthful to yourself, looking at situations with an open heart and mind. I'm also picking up that with this group you're very good at letting go of situations and people who don't serve your highest good. I'm also picking up that you're very good at tapping into your own gifts, knowledge and abilities. With this group, I feel like you're aware of what you're good at. But sometimes that balance is needed. Moderation is needed. With this monk card, selfless devotion and single-minded dedication to spirit, I feel like some of you are acknowledging that you're spiritual beings living a human experience. So I feel like if you were to focus on one area, for example, if you would focus on just being spiritual, you're now integrating earthly things, you're grounding your energies. I'm also feeling like with this group you're naturally good at exuding confidence, self-assurance, and I feel like others pick this up about you, and in your energy they feel like anything is possible. With this Observer card, I feel like you're naturally good at studying, research, investigating. Some of you may have a strong, prominent 8th house or Scorpio placement because you're able to go deep within, deep into something. And I feel like you're naturally good at manifesting beauty, luxuries into your life. I'm also feeling like with this group you have a very colourful mind. So this could reflect in your outer world. Some of you may be into colour therapy. Some of you could wear bright, bold colours. You may even dye your hair in bright colours. But there's something about your aura, your presence, your vibe that is very bright. So I would say with this power, you're also very intellectual, intelligent. And I feel like what comes naturally to you is intellectual as well as creative pursuits and attainments. I'm also picking up with this group you're very good at making the most of what you have at a certain time. As mentioned, I feel like you're natural builders, so you could be quite resourceful. I'm also picking up your aura is very magical, uplifting to others. So what you're naturally good at, part 2, is uplifting and empowering others to do the best they can, to be the bestest version of themselves. So I think that's all I have for you, part 2, for this reading on what are you naturally good at. I hope you've enjoyed today's reading, and if you have, please ensure to like, share and subscribe to our channel for more video uploads. And thank you for watching. Catch you next time. Bye. Hello Part 3 and welcome to your pick a card reading on what are you naturally good at? What are your natural gifts, abilities and talents? So right off the bat, Part 3, I'm being drawn to this King of Wands card, which tells me you're natural leaders. What you're naturally good at is leading. You're a very passionate group of people. Some of you could be quite fiery. I feel like you're a group of people who are very goals driven. And I feel like your gift of instinct and intuition is very strong. Some of you may be Leos, or you may have strong fire placements in your natal chart. I'm also picking up that with this group, you're very good at learning from the past. You're able to look at options, opportunities in front of you. With the Three of Pentacles, I feel like you're a very stable and steady person. I feel like you're able to look at the positives in situations. With this Beaver card, I feel like you're naturally good at collecting things, obtaining information, getting from A to B. I feel like in this group you're natural strategists. You're very good at paving the path forward. And I feel like you can guide and lead others at the same time. I'm also picking up you're naturally good at adapting to situations. You can be quite flexible. And I feel like through these abilities, you're able to attract different solutions, outcomes. I'm also picking up that some of you may even be naturally good at sports or different types of dance, yoga. There's something about having a healthy body. I'm also picking up with this judge card, you're a very good judge of people and situations. I feel like you yourself may have had to work on releasing certain ways. Perhaps you may have been too prideful in certain situations, or you may have allowed your ego to take over. But I feel like with experience, it's taught you to be more balanced in your dealings with others. I'm also picking up that you're very good at changing your life direction if need be. So part 3, I feel like you're naturally good at forming healthy relationships with others. I feel like this is a group of people who've worked on their inner relationship with self, which is why you're now able to form healthier relationships with others. You're also really good at looking at options ahead of you, in front of you. You're someone who can be quite resourceful. There's also a flexibility about you, which makes me feel like you've worked on some of your shadows, so you're able to look at things from a balanced point of view. I'm also picking up with this pile, some of you could be a Gemini, Sun, Moon or Rising. You're also a natural communicator. You can communicate your needs to others, and I feel like others feel at ease, they feel comfortable in confiding in you. I'm getting for some of you, you may work in the legal system, or you may work in a field where you bring in balance and fairness. I'm also picking up some of you may be natural leaders in a field where you're showing others the way forward, in a way that others are learning from the way you are, so you're leading by example. You're a very compassionate group of people, and I feel like sometimes you're misunderstood by others. You're a group of people where you've had to work on your self-esteem, your confidence, and sometimes people may misjudge your confidence as being too big for your boots. I'm also picking up you're naturally good at birthing new projects. I'm also picking up some of you are very artistic, very creative. You may hold within a lot of sexual energy, creative energy. And it's just come through. I feel like for some of you, you may be really good at the finer details. You may be good at contract law, looking at the terms and conditions of a contract, looking at things which aren't clearly stated, so you're able to read behind the lines. You're able to discern. So I feel like some of you may have very good probing skills, abilities. I also feel like you're not afraid to stand your ground. Be your authentic self. Stand out. Which is why others respect you. So you're naturally good at leading. You could be quite pioneering. And you have the gift of judgment. You're not afraid to look within go deeper. And I feel like in your friendships and your interactions, you're not afraid to just speak your truth. You're very honest and direct. I'm also picking up with this group, you may have a strong connection with the animal kingdom. You could have a very good connection with your spirit animals. There's something about this group having natural instincts. So part 3, that's all I have for you for your reading on what are you naturally good at. I hope you've enjoyed today's reading, and if you have, please ensure to like, share and subscribe to the channel for more video uploads. And thank you for watching. Catch you next time. Bye.